And then just on Jones, since we don't talk about him too much in the top 10, has your temperature changed at all since I think we kind of talked a little bit about it in December? Like, it doesn't really seem like any progression has been made or anything like that. Tom Aspinall is pretty silent out there. He's not making the ducking videos anymore, which I think you could take maybe as a positive sign. Like, Tom, your side's done. We're talking to John. Just be quiet and we'll, get this deal done. But I don't know. What's your temperature right now?
Maybe slightly less than 50-50. It was probably 50-50 or so before. And now, he's got that video that came out over the weekend where he was like, it appeared that he was not sober, rambling onto Instagram Live. And it's like, in the past, none of that has even ever really derailed him. He's like kind of done all that stuff and it still didn't matter. But now he's in a different stage of his life. And so I don't know exactly how much that will impact him. I would still say there's a decent chance we get that one. But it's just really hard to count on any of these things happening. That's the hard part.
Yeah, I would say, we know the date for International Fight Week now. They announced that. I think a lot of people were maybe circling that one, but we're already mid-February. I know compared to last year, we didn't get an International Fight Week main event till a month or so before, if that. So I guess they're not too much against the wall, but I assume if they want to make that fight as big as possible and do it on that date, you'd want to announce it sooner than later.
For sure. And again, people have said, oh, how big could that fight be? And it's not to say that Jones versus Poatan as the alternative wouldn't be a monster fight. Of course it would be, but it's not nearly as, again, on paper, it's not nearly as good of a fight as the Aspinall one. And it's also a title unification. And here we are talking about the future of the sport. That's a great way to invest in it because Poatan, again, probably doesn't have the wrestling and is also 37 years of age. He's just in a very, very different kind of position. So to me, I'm not going to say it's make or break. I don't think that's quite right, but they could do themselves and that division and Tom Aspinall quite a bit of good if they got out in front of it